Transform your hair with hair growth products by 12 tribes on Earth. Experience natural, powerful ingredients that promote thicker, longer, and healthier hair. Say goodbye to thinning and hello to confidence. Hair growth oil, shampoo, spray, and butter by 12 tribes on Earth because your hair deserves the best. Just look for the links in the comments section.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Maryland governor, Wes Moore, did something that I think should be done all over the country. He announced the pardons of 175 marijuana convictions. This has been the biggest thing they've been hanging over a black man's head. They have states where it is legalized and they're still doing marijuana arrests. And number two, like many of us have brought out before, there are more nonviolent crimes behind bars than there are violent crimes. And that says a lot. Something like this should not be a jailable offense, only because who are you really harming other than yourself? And the bottom line is the only people that want this are the ones that want to see us enslaved. So they put you in for marijuana, right? And keep you in there for decades. And when you call it out, they swear up and down this ain't going on. No, it's not going on with you, but you make damn sure that it's going on with my people. Say it the right way. So I'm glad he's doing this, but we should see it more often. But we know for obvious reasons why you won't see this more often. So, Maryland Governor Wes Moore on Monday signed an executive order pardoning more than 175,000 marijuana convictions, the governor's office said. Moore signed the executive order with the state attorney, Anthony Brown, in attendance. An estimated 100,000 individuals will be affected by the pardons. The governor's office said in a press call Monday morning the pardon will include 150,000 misdemeanor convictions for simple possession of cannabis and more than 18,000 misdemeanor convictions for use or possession with intent to use drug paraphernalia, his office said. The pardons reflect a number of convictions, with some individuals having more than one conviction pardon, though the executive order. Through the executive order, he will be able to pardon even people that had more than one conviction. And I think that's a good thing. The executive order makes Maryland the first state in the U.S. to issue mass pardons on cannabis paraphernalia related convictions, the governor's office said. The state legalized recreational marijuana in 2023 after the passage of a constitutional amendment during the state's 2022 legislative session. We cannot celebrate the benefits of legalization if we don't address the consequences of criminalizing. This is what Moore said, announcing the executive order on Monday. So I want to be clear when it comes to cannabis, rolling out one of the best and most equitable legal markets in the country is incredibly important. But that rollout must go hand in hand with pardoning past conduct. And Maryland is going to lead by example. Moore's administration said in a statement that it's committed to promoting social equity and ensuring the fair and equitable administration of justice because the use and possession of cannabis is no longer illegal in the state. And Marylanders should not continue to face barriers to housing, employment, and educational opportunity based on convictions for conduct that is no longer illegal. Pardons won't result in the release of incarcerated individuals, and the pardons were completed through existing state resources, his office said. So after West signed the executive order, they said, they will update each individual electronic docket with an entry indicating that the cannabis related conviction was pardoned by the governor, a process that could take about 2 weeks. This is according to what his office is saying. Moore's order directs his administration, Department of Public Safety and Correctional Services, to implement a process to indicate a pardon on an individual's criminal record, which could take about 10 months to complete, the governor's office said. Well, at least he took the first step. And this should be done everywhere, especially if you're in a state where it's already legalized. It doesn't make sense to keep rounding people up and throwing them in jail. We know why you're putting them there. You want to get that prison work done. See, you took the plantation that was in clear view away, and now you put it behind bars. So we know why you keep grabbing people up. Nobody is fooled. So, anyway, y'all, tell me what you think about this video. I think what he's doing is right. If you're legalizing it and people are allowed to sell it legally, then there's no need to keep rounding people up and throwing them in jail. Not unless you have evil intent behind it. Usually that's what you have. There's always some kind of evil intent behind it. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.